What up guys, it's Timo here. Let's take a quick look at the markets as usual. Bitcoin at 114k, we are seeing a lot of selling pressure here, especially coming from the ETFs, but I think there's like panic selling going on. Let's see what is happening. But first, don't forget to check our partner site shift.ai. I'll add the link to our show notes. So about Bitcoin, at 104k, and we're seeing selling pressure there, and so basically all the segments here are selling. So we are seeing retail and whales creating selling pressure, and so what is going on? I think a lot of retail entered above 120k probably, and they're maybe expecting quick returns, maybe Bitcoin quickly rising to 200k or something like that, and so it didn't happen yet. It might happen in Q4, but I think that's why we're seeing like panic selling here. So retail probably panic selling, and I think also like the whales here, like the brown indicator, brown and yellow, they might be using the structure for their benefit, because a lot of retail entered the market. Actually, we are seeing some whale buying here, the yellow line. So that means, by my opinion, that we might not go lower. So I think we're still staying about 100k. We are not dropping below six figures here, and this chart is by Martin, by the way. Shout out to Martin of CryptoQuant. And we are seeing a net taker volume here being hugely negative. So this January of this year. So it's like most negative net taker volumes we have seen this year. So this mirrors the amount of selling pressure happening here. So a lot of selling going on, but I think it's panic selling probably, and I'm personally just holding, not doing anything with my position. So I think in a bigger picture we are going up, like not in Q3 will still stay positive, and I think Bitcoin will reach to new highs in the upcoming Q4. So if you look at like this cycle, the yellow indicator right there is the current cycle of 25, and this is like mirrored against previous cycles. The blue one is a cycle of 21, and then red one is 17, and 13 is this green one. So this is a very good chart because you can compare Bitcoin's indexed BTC USD against previous cycles. So as we can see here, the 21 had this like a double top structure here, and then a summer correction. But like in general, compared to previous cycles, I think Bitcoin has a lot of upside to cover here. So if you're correlated with the previous ones, even in like a moderate scenario, I think we could easily reach that 200k. So we have still the Q4 ahead here, before the end of the year, and I think we might follow the green line of 13, or the like. I think Bitcoin is probably not going to 300k, but I think the structure would look similar to 2017, but I think like 200k is a good target price. So a lot of upside ahead, and Bitcoin seasonally will likely kick in the next quarter. So macro. So I have a funny picture here, but I think like Linda Alden is right about macro, and she's talking about like that nothing stops this train, and what she's talking about is the money printing. So like central banks will continue printing money, whether that's in the Fed in US or ECB in Europe or Central Bank of Japan. I think the only way forward is to produce more fiat money. And what happens is that it will just flow to Bitcoin, to higher beta assets. It will flow to technology stocks. So like a lot of assets is going to flow, and like the monetary easing will just support Bitcoin and crypto assets in correlation. So institutions, these charges by K33 Research, we didn't see that much institutional buying in Q1 this year, but during Q2 we have seen a lot more institutional buying. I think retail is not that interested in Bitcoin yet, and as there hasn't been a wide alt season, or will there even be an alt season this year, retail is not that interested. So it's about institutions buying MSTR and a lot of others this year. And this good chart, I can add a link to our show notes. So this is about the ETF flows, and interestingly, like Bitcoin ETFs currently absorb 6.41% of the Bitcoin supply. So this is a good number, and in 24 this actually went negative, and that correlated with the dropping BTC USD price, and we are now seeing like negative flows from ETFs. So there is institutional selling going on, like we had in the spring, and so yeah, I think these flows need to turn positive before Bitcoin can rise again. But I think it will flip positive in late Q3 or Q4. So I'm positive about that. So quant models, let's look at our own native quant models. So on-chain model is still negative. These are made by Juhani, and it is still going down. So basically, you could explain this by the buying being in the ETF and institutional sector. So when a lot of investors are buying MSTR and ETFs instead of spot Bitcoin, because it's kind of hard to buy spot Bitcoin. It's not that easy. That means less on-chain volume, less on-chain activity happening, and that's why the on-chain metric is going down. But still, I've also explained this by that. I think Bitcoin will maybe go to 200k, but not higher than that, because the activity is still like moderate. It's not that high. And then our like sentiment model, it looks pretty good. So this mirrors like the new sentiment going on in Bitcoin, and it's still as high as during the summer. So looking good, and I think this model supports Bitcoin really reaching new all-time highs in next quarter. And there been a lot of speculation about MSTR, what is going on. MSTR now is down 20% within the past 30 days, and let's see, like it's kind of like a black swan. I don't know, but it's very because they hold a massive amount of Bitcoin. It's essential to the Bitcoin. We can actually cover MSTR in the next podcast with Quant Juhani, but we'll see what is going to happen. Is the MSTR Sailor model is it sustainable long term? We'll see. But yeah, I would not panic here. As a summary, don't panic. I would just hold Bitcoin. Obviously, if you hold some higher beta tokens, some very speculative altcoins, then you might want to think your exposure. But right now, I think I would not panic. I'm just holding, and I think we are going higher in Q4. So October, November, December will be positive. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let's talk more about things and MSTR next time. Thanks, guys.